Alright, let's get on into this. Alright, so we're on the last day here. And, yeah, we just got to run the last 20 maps. We'll fly through those. This is kind of what I have set up for the next 100, which we'll get started into tomorrow. Because, yeah, as most of you have seen, in 8 days it'll be the new expansion. So, some maps will change, obviously, like drop chances, all that stuff will change. I don't know if really what I'm running here is going to change too much. We got, basically going to be running, obviously, strong boxes, and a strong box compass, and then a pack size compass, and then strong box, scarabs, the maps, uniques, and divination cards. For those, only the one polish for this. Again, this is just what I could get bulk that was like easy. That's why I ended up with polish for these ones, which is fine. They were relatively cheap. I'm trying to get right now to fill the last slots of the compass. I was just going to run these, but I'll see if I can get them for cheap enough. Because again, with these 2 compasses and the 4 scarabs and the maps, we're roughly looking at about 30C per map. All said and done. So again, right around the target where I wanted. But I'm seeing if for, make it around like 35C, if I can add these 2 as well, which will just make more packs. Also the fire damage one, I take more damage, but I have a lot of fire resistance. Plus I'm really good against chaos damage too. But the fire will actually up my damage a little bit, help me clear it out. I've been running some compasses and stuff on the Atlas and testing out some of these to make sure I can do it. It does get a little dicey, but I think the character will be fine with this. This is like a micro juice, as I worded it in the description. It's not even like a mid juice or something. It's very small. It's just 30C, about maybe 35 if I get these compasses involved as well. But yep, that's what I'm looking to run starting tomorrow. I may have to do I'll try and get as many maps per day done as I can, because yeah, like I said, as we all know, the new season starts and then it'll get a little wonky. I'm not sure what I'm going to do after this. Maybe I'm not even sure. We'll have to see. I'll have to, try and get some ideas of what to do for when it switches over. I don't know if I just run whatever. Maybe I'll come up with something clever. Maybe I'll do the one where I was going to try and do a build where yeah, I just basically burn the maps as fast as possible, and maybe don't really juice them that much, because I'm not going to really be doing bosses or anything, and just see if I can get a ton of them done in like a few days or something. I don't know, just some ideas that I'm thinking of, but we'll figure out something. We obviously got today, finish these 20, and then I got to do in 8 days, I got to get the other 100 done of the juiced maps, which again, they're going to be the first even juiced at all maps that I've been running. I mean, I have run some randomly here or there, but I didn't really put them all together. I think I've run 4 scarabs on a map and tested that, but I'm not even sure what they were when I ran all 4. And then I have run 4 compasses. I've been trying to do that, at least even when I'm just mapping, is try and roll Saxtons, roll compasses, because you roll a passive, basically I'll roll all 4, and whatever they land, I'll just run them, even if it doesn't pertain to what I'm doing necessarily. But then if I roll one that's worth a decent amount, I basically am selling that off. So, in essence, it's paying for itself, because yeah, I got a couple that were worth like 50C and 40C, 30C, and I've sold those off, the compasses, which, yeah, I haven't, so I probably made at least like 200C-ish, something like that, selling compasses, and I don't think I've spent that doing, just rolling them. So, yeah, as you've probably seen videos on YouTube and stuff, like making currency just sitting in your hideout. Again, I wouldn't say it's necessarily, if you don't have a lot of currency, I wouldn't suggest just sitting in your hideout rolling those. It can be a little confusing at first, but also yeah, you can roll a bunch of them, and then they're actually really annoying because the compasses don't stack. They do before you put the Saxton passive in it, but once you put them in there, they don't stack. So they're gonna take up a lot of space in your inventory, and if you don't have a ton of tabs, like yeah, it can be quite annoying. But for the sake of just rolling them, and they'll pretty much pay for themselves. So I think they are a good thing to utilize. Yeah, most of the time you're going to get at least 3 uses minimum out of them. And you'll get 4 uses a lot. Sometimes you get like 16 uses out of some of them, which are big, but those ones you're usually going to sell to make your money back on them. But that's technically, if you get even 4 uses and you roll 4 of them out of 4 maps, yeah, that's going to only be because the Saxton is like 3C, so it'd be 3C a map you'd be investing, which you should be able to get, especially running 4 of those. No matter what they roll, they help out somewhat, and depending on what content it is, it can help you a lot. But also, all you need is one decent one to sell for 50C, and that covers a good 15 of them or so, 15 rolls. So again, I've been doing that a little bit. I'm not doing that on these maps. I'm just kind of, man, I've been getting this armor a lot. I guess I'll just dump this stuff off. I mean, I don't know. I don't really. I didn't set my. Yeah, I'm not gonna really. I'm gonna dump stuff off, but I'm not gonna really tally anything. I didn't turn my affinities off, so they're just gonna go on the respective spot. I mean, we can see basically what we get on this stream, and we can see what we've done so far. We've, obviously, we got the apothecary. You got the 800C from the invitations, ish. And then we're up, 1355 C from -400, so that's almost 1800. So you're looking at about 8 div right there. Well, if you want to do 13, so what is it, 290 pers, but we just said like 300. What are you looking at? I don't know. Maybe I should just quickly math it here. Can't think at the moment. So 1355 divided by 290. So you made, roughly almost 5 div just running this. Again, if you're doing it more like I've been doing it, where you're just going fast, you can probably get it done in like about 5 hours. So it'd be about a div an hour plus the invitations. So you'd be roughly about, you get at least like 8, 9 in like 5 hours just doing this. No investment, you're just rolling. And then, of course, if you get like a big drop like the apothecary, it pops you up. So I mean, it's really not a bad thing to do, especially if you just, again, you don't have a lot to invest. It's viable to at least, maybe if that's all you had was like 400C, you could buy Crimson Temple maps and just run them as fast as possible. Just run them magic, rare, whatever they roll. Just roll them as is, however you get them. If they're flat white, just throw a Orbit Transmutation of them. Again, 140 or 160 of those is 1C, so no investment, and then you can just roll them. And if you got Crimson Temple, again, you need 400C to get 100 of them, and you're taking a stab at getting the apothecary, which is going to take your 400C and turn it instantly into 33 div. So obviously you can't expect that to happen, but again, running the invitations, even if without the invitations, you're expecting to turn those 100 maps roughly into, 1355, but we got another 20 maps, so just say 1500, just to be on the low end. And again, a lot of this stuff I undervalue just to be on the safe side. So you may be closer to like 2K, but you can turn your 400, you can more than triple your value basically in your 400C. So again, it might even just be worth it if you don't have much Maybe you don't have 400C, maybe you have 200C. Okay, buy 50 maps that have a good, a good item that can drop in them, like a good div card, such as the Apothecary. And again, just roll them however you can. If you got an alchemy orbs, roll them rare. If you're not strong enough, roll them magic. That's fine. Just burn them. Try and set if you can. Oh yeah, I just got a darker half. Let me go sell this real quick because it's 100C. I just got a darker half in a map. I forget what it even was. I was just running random maps before I got on this, so get this guy, wait the party. Darker half. Boom. Below 100C, trade. We're getting there. We're getting slowly up here. Another 100C, thank you, sir. Whisper, thank you. Bam. Alright, so get rid of these. Or was I? Was I done with this map? I don't even remember. Oh, I was still running. Oh, it all dropped, right? Oh no, it didn't drop yet. Okay. I was like, wait a second. Alright, it's an KS. Another Delirium. Very good. Very good. A quick little 100C trade. Why not? You party. I don't need you in my party no more. Did I say thank you to him? Yes, I did. He just didn't say thank you back. Well, I don't need your thank you. How about that? Okay, buddy? I got your 100C now. And you got a card that I'm guessing that was a good deal for. But again, I don't care. We're just trying to get rid of stuff. I mean, look at how much stuff you get, man. You get so much stuff dropped. I'm on the 5th filter now. And I imagine once I get this character, I'm probably going to go to the 6th filter of Neversink. At some point, I got to make my own filter, for sure. So that I can, where did I put that stuff? In 10? Okay, I put it in 10. Got it. Got it. Alright, let's get rolling here. We got a bunch of these to finish, because, yeah, I was almost debating not doing these and just starting the new juiced maps, just because, like, yeah, I want to get them finished before the new thing releases. Again, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll even start the league. I don't know. It looks like a pretty dope league. A lot of people are excited about it already. Some people are a little hurt. They're like sick of them wasting time on Path of Exile 2. They're wishing they just put more effort into this, and they're worried it's going to split the player base, which it will, of course. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things, like I was talking about in one of my other streams. Like, I mean, nowadays I just won't even buy a game when it first comes out. I won't pre-order it. I used to be huge into like betas and pre-order. Now I just wait. I just wait until stuff comes out, at least a couple weeks, to see what everyone else is saying about it. And you know, a lot of these games I'm waiting like 6 months to even like get into it. D4, I still am hoping for that to get better, but you know, I just don't know about it. I don't have any faith in it. I just don't have any faith in, it's not just like Blizzard or anything, it's just developers in general right now. Like, I think they just have a warped perception of what, you know, what is that? Two divine, wait, what did that just say? Was that the boss in drop divine orbs? So was I reading that right? I'm not even sure. That would be dope if the boss just dropped 2 divine orbs. We're gonna find out. That would be awesome. I don't know if I read that right. If that has that, I'm gonna have to read all of these, because like, that's insanity that can roll on that. I mean, I'm sure it's a very don't die. Very sure it's a very small chance, very small, to have that land on those, but hey, it is. You got it here. Oh, what am I even doing? Hurrying? Doesn't matter. I'm not going to get that. Oh, I actually got pretty close. I don't think I'm going to get it. That's fine. I'll just go clear the rest of this out. What did I miss? Did I miss any area? all these. Well, I can throw these, I guess, into my next maps. Why not? Throw them in, a little extra, nothing crazy. Yep, if you ever get those sacrifice at dawn, noon, midnight, your mom, sacrifice at your mom, you get any of those, just throw them in. They give you an extra 5%. For each different one you have, you get an extra 5% quantity, I think, up to up to 20%. Extra 5 up to 20% if you have all four of the different ones in your map. Obviously, if you're running fragments or like scarabs or something, then you won't have room for that shit. But yeah, other than that, I think they're used some other mechanic, but I don't know. That's basically what I got out of it. You just kind of throw them in for an extra little quantity. But if this guy drops 2 divine orbs, that's sick. Probably won't. I probably read that wrong. Maybe it's a chance. It's 2 divine orbs. Wow, that is crazy. That is crazy. I didn't even know that had that. So if you didn't know, there is a chance if you run Eater that it can literally just have 2 divines drop. So there you go. That's awesome. That is really cool. So yeah, these maps have really paid off for sure. We invested 400, and yeah, I'm really excited about these juice maps we're gonna be doing here. Wild juice, not anything crazy, but I mean, crap, man. We'll see. Oh, I got rid of that fragment. Oops. Just gotta throw these in our thing. No need for them. I'm pretty sure all these aren't worth anything, but I'm not trying to. I don't know why I'm doing this. Alright. Let's go next map. Fragment in here. Let's keep on keeping on. Oh, I think we'll get our next invitation. I've been running a lot of maps. I've been running them fast too. Made a decent amount the past couple days just on invitations. Pretty nice. Getting up there. Again, I just spent like 10C. Maybe not, or not 10C. Like 10 div on these next 100 maps. I think themselves, I'm not counting that, but like just from random stuff I've bought for testing and stuff, I've probably blown through like 10C and 10 div, not C. I don't know why I keep saying 10K is saying shoot, but yeah. I'm gonna have to look at all these now. I'll probably never get one again that lands 2 divine orbs. But what? How random is that? Like even one would have been cool, but to have it literally, I don't think that's worth anything. Oh no, I got a delirium going right now. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. Getting distracted. It was just a cool thing that I didn't know they had in this. I don't know. I'm not sure what the other influence is. I mean, obviously you get the invitations for those and stuff, but it definitely seems like the Eater is the way to go. I wonder if they'll ever like balance that a little bit so there's reason, better reason to run the other ones. Of course, there might be some kind of mechanic that I don't really know about that varies that, but I mean, just the invitations going for as much as they do seems pretty good. I don't want physical damage reduction. Now the question would be if I got the 2 divine orb thing for the Eater World Shrine, and it said like -2 health regeneration. I wonder. You know what I'd probably do? I'd probably just take RF off, or just fire off, and just use fire trap, and just slowly work my way through. Actually, I'd probably just run right to the boss. But oh, also, in case you didn't notice, in the patch notes, Forbidden Tomes, they have they're gonna have reduced drop chance in about 7.5 days. So if you have any, don't get rid of them for cheap, because yeah, I already had one listed, and as soon as I logged on, someone came on and bought it up, and I was like, oh, you saw that they had the drop chance, and I'm not gonna like pull it on them. Like, I didn't realize it was even there, and he bought it, and he wanted to buy all of mine, and I'm like, "Oh, I just got the one." And I was like, "Oh, you buying them all up because it's getting a lower drop chance?" And he said, "Yeah." So, not that they're that crazy expensive, and who knows, maybe they'll only go up to like 25C or something. I don't know. I don't know how much lower the drop chance is, but yeah, you might see them inflate a little bit, which will just make them even cooler when they drop. So, but that's just a heads up on that, just so you know. Some other cool things, they got 3 Ascendiary classes. One looked like it was the archer guy. I don't even know the character's name. So bad. Like the Deadeye guy, but I forget what they're called. Like, I don't know. Oh, invitation. Cool. So we can list that. Try and get more. Yeah, because I know there's like the witch, and then like, yeah, there's like weird names in this game, and then it's kind of weird. Like Path 2, they got like the druid, and then yeah, a lot of them look like D3, which is really kind of weird. Like they even have like the mercenary, which looks just like the duelist or whatever in D3. Not duelist. The duelist is from this game. I don't know. Get all confused with these things. The Demon Hunter, that's what I was thinking. Not Duelist, the Demon Hunter, the new mercenary in 2. So, I don't know. We'll see what they do with that. Here, we got another Forbidden Tome. I guess we'll just hang on to those for now, I guess. We'll see what they go up as, you know. Pretty sure this isn't worth anything. Just can it. Just can it. Keep on keeping on. Alright. Let's try and pick up a little bit here. Going a little slow. Yeah, I might as well just throw these in there. I don't know why I'm keeping them in my inventory. Because I'm a fool! S with the mirrors. Oh my goodness. The guy came right out of the woodworks to get this like immediately. It's better not screw up my mirror. Are these changing too? Because like people are buying these up. These go up in value? No, they're about the same. Whatever, we just got it. Let's sell it. Sell it off. Sorry, over 300C. A very short time. Very simple stuff. Easy stuff. Welcome. Oh, this is the guy I just sold one to. Hi. Hi again. Nom nom. Says some really like weird long thing when he thanked me. Last time. He's not gonna say it this time. He's like, "Oh, you again?" Ew. Alright, let's see if the delirium mirror didn't get affected by this. There's something with delirium mirrors too in the patch notes I saw. I wasn't exactly sure what it meant. There's something along the lines like if you start League content while in the delirium mirror, it won't like start the timer if you're outside the fog. Because I think that's what it was before. Oh wait, that'd actually be a benefit. So that even if you were running a mirror and you didn't want it to stop, I wonder if it counts towards progression though if you start a League mechanic. But if you didn't want it to stop, you could pop like a Legion even though you're not like juiced for Legion and you didn't want to run it. You could just pop it, because I've tried that before, but then I noticed it was still going, the timer would still start, but that must have been because I was outside the fog. But I think they said in the patch notes, unless I read it wrong, that yeah, it won't do that anymore. So basically you pop something, it would just pause the timer, which might allow you to get that last little tick there on your rewards. Next level. On another level. Hollywood Undead. Oh, I love Spotify. I forget about so much music. It's nice to find old music you used to like. Oh, I screwed that up. Oh, I hit the next reward anyways. That's fine. because I was like, my OCD wanted me to come clear this over here. Alright, 2 armor smiths, cool beans, we'll take it. Get that currency, get that equity, son. Oh my god, move. Saxton, cool. That's just a map. Just a map. That's all, no big deal. Guess you're screaming. Oh, we get polished scarabs and a gilded too out of that. Sweet. It was random. Take it. No, we won't take it. Put it back. Man, I would be like eyeballing. It's gonna slow me down now. Ever since those 2 divs dropped. Oh, do I have an alchemy orb? No, I hit it already. I was gonna say, to elk that thing up. That would have made a difference, I don't think. Yeah, ever since. What are those called? Are they shrines? Do those count as shrines? Maybe I should read them next time I see one. I've been meaning to, but every time I see one, I'm in a hurry, and I'm just like, and I just blow past it and second guess it, and like, well, maybe I want that. Come on, boss man. Alright, now I got another 28 maps until I get another invitation. Drop nothing. You dropped a doo-doo. Alright, not bad, not bad. Not bad. Throw that over there for now. I did have alchemy orb. I could have juiced it a little bit. Go through all these bad boys later.
Greeting.
Be another map. Another map. Let's go. Alright, I need to go quicker. I don't know why I'm going so slow. Do we still have 6 or 12? Oh my god, this is why I'm going slow, because all these people are buying my shit off me. I can't help it. I gotta sell this stuff. This is the whole point. Well, the getting's good, you know? Gotta get it. Oh, this counted towards our 100 maps too. How many do I have? I don't know. Map Conquer? I don't know what Conqueror is. It all this? Or did he say Crusader? I don't know. These ones? I don't know what those are. Sorry, bud. I have all those. I've been saving them. Saving. What's streaming? No. And look into its later. Only like 30 minutes. Let me just take the one. Take the one for now. Ugh. Like, how much are, like, these ones? Maybe I just dump them all off on this guy, because if he's gonna buy them all. Whatever. Yeah. That's what I got. Whatever. I don't think any of these are like ridiculously expensive. Sure. What is that? 12? Yeah. Sure. Whatever. Ain't doing me any good. I know they're not like worth a ton. You may have gotten a good deal, but again, it's already taken up more time than I wanted it to. So I thought I had a lot more. I have a lot of Shaper, and then I have these ones as well. So I thought those were. I got a lot more Elder ones. Shaper and Elder, yeah. Yeah, I don't even know what those are, but whatever. Alright, back to what we were doing. This is gonna take a while. Finish these maps so I don't get going. Alright, we're just gonna burn. We're just gonna burn. I can move. Can I move? Like, because I didn't have my flask popped yet or something. Alright, so not bad. We sold about 6C worth of stuff, and we got that 2 div drop. Good day so far. Good day. And yeah, I'm gonna run the rest of these maps on this stream, and then yeah, we got 8 days till the new thing drops, and gotta run these other maps. About 30C, 30 to 35 if I can get those other compasses. It'll be about 35 per map. For 100 maps, and we'll give it a whirl. Again, these are just magic maps. These are no investment. We did pretty good. Did pretty good. I mean, obviously we did really good with the apothecary one, but and that's funny too. There was about 12 maps in. Not another one though. Coal. I don't want any of that. I don't really care about any of that. That's right. I was gonna see what these things were called. No more inquiring about things. We just need to burn maps. It's taking way too long. Everyone's trading a lot. I bet you there's a lot of people on right now after the stream for the new expansion or whatever. So everyone's getting all excited. I don't know. I mean, yeah, looking at it like Path 2, I don't know. I'm still not seeing anything I'm like that super impressed about. Oh god, why can I not move? I think I'm lagging a little bit. Doesn't make any sense. I have like 1 gig internet. Why am I lagging? I don't even know why stuff lags nowadays anyways. You have such a good internet nowadays, and like these servers are better. I just don't get it. I really don't. I don't know how you can't have the like this stuff figured out by now. And like, you know, you were connecting and playing games, and like, yeah, there was lag before, but even now, I mean, it's better, I guess. Yeah, I guess you're transferring information all over the world and stuff, so it just, I feel like the be able to figure it out. It's funny too, because like Counter-Strike 2, you're supposed to have that new tick system or no tick or whatever the hell it was, and like that just was like so glitchy. I was excited for Counter-Strike 2. Like I've been playing that Counter-Strike since Source. Like I was hopeful. There's gonna be a new shooter because yeah, me and my brother like we like third person or yeah, but I don't know where I was getting at there. We like third person shooters, but our favorite like first person was definitely Counter-Strike because we like SOCOM and like Counter-Strike was like the first person version of that, like a more strategic, tactical, basically. All right, next map. Stop talking, run maps. Stop talking, run maps. Gotta get these done. Can't have any of these left. Again, we're not gonna know exactly what the final count is, but whatever. You know, with those 2 divines, like we made well over what we invested. Again, we were at negative 400 to start this 100 maps. You know, bought all Crimson temples. They're about 4C average. And yeah, I think it was almost like the first stream we pretty much got that, and then the second stream we got the apothecary, which again I'm not counting because that's not consistent, obviously. But even without that, like yeah, as long as you're running 16s, you'll be fine. You know, bleed the Atlas, try and save up, get your void stones. Again, I still got to make a video for that, but yeah, even without them, you're going to get a decent amount, and even if you have to spend a little bit of what you get on some decent maps, you know, it'll be worth it. Again, too, you can, before I even like bought these maps and stuff, because again, I'm like a newer player to like end game. I've been playing since this game came out, but this is the first time I actually played it for any extensive period of time, so I'm about 3 months in, and yeah, just learning. Figuring the game out as I go. But you know, I was even running. Like, you only got to run a couple like 15s to get your 16s again, even if you don't have like all the Atlas filled out and you know all the void stones. But basically, once you get the void stones, you're pretty much set up. Again, another good thing to do is this passive right here. Where is it? I always forget what it's called, so I'm just going to it. Shadow shaping, because it gets you the implicits on your maps, but also you can block out all the tier 1 maps and like half the tier 2 maps. I think you might be able to block out tier 1 and 2 if you have all the favorite map slots like opened up, but again, those are pretty tough. If you're a newer player, you're going to need carries to beat any of those bosses because they're just really tough. Unless you had a friend or you looked up the right build. It was just like a hard carry build that's relatively cheap but can do bosses. Other than that, like, yeah, they're pretty rough. So, alrighty. So, let's see what else we can run here. Get through these real fast. I'm excited to start those maps tomorrow. I wanted to start them tonight, but I gotta finish this off. I'm like that though, because like, yeah, I mean, I don't really have any subs or anything, so I'm kind of using this channel to just get content up. You know, I streamed on Twitch and stuff, and I had some followers over there. I could have done it over there, but it's just, I don't know, it's something about like downloading. You know, you gotta download every video and like edit it or whatever and then upload it to YouTube, and depending on your upload speeds, like it could just take a while. So like this is just so much easier, and again, it's not like the best quality videos. I will do structured videos again once I get some of my equipment back, but it's just easy. You know, I can just stream an hour a night, and that was kind of my goal too, stream an hour a night. Don't do long streams for now, just do an hour a night, so they're almost like, yeah, little videos that people can just watch. And like, again, I'm not the best at this game yet, but you know, I'm learning and I'll get better. But you know, it's just I've gotten some decent drops. I mean, you get an apothecary, I've gotten a bunch of divines, I've gotten some other cool uniques and stuff. So again, it's just if you're busy at work or something you throw on. You know, I don't see too much content. A lot of it, the content on here is more like, I don't know, like a lot of crafting, which is cool too, but it's just not, I don't know, if I want to watch something on like a lunch break, I just want to see drops. So I thought it would be nice just to have someone, again, once I start doing some of these more juiced maps, maybe it'll be a little bit more interesting with what actually drops, but for now, it's just fine. It's fine the way it is. I'm having fun regardless. Again, I'm starting this channel for myself, not for any other reason. I got our pizzeria, you know, just opened up a year and a half ago, so that's my main focus in life, and this is just on my downtime. So I get home, eat something, watch a little Mr. Robot on Amazon Prime, and then yeah, I sit down and run some maps. But yeah, the stream has definitely motivated me to play this a lot more, though. Like, I'm just super stoked to save up. Like, you know, I'm getting closer to like 100 divs saved up. I want to get to like 500 before I start making my next build. Again, I wanted to wait till this new season, wait till some people test some things and see. I want to like a end-all build, not an end-all, but just I want to build that I can just invest in for a while, like a long time, like just keep investing and tweaking, because, you know, basically I want to get a really good build that can carry, can do a lot of content, so I can either, like, you know, help new players, or I had another idea of like you know, give away like half of what I earn every stream for like a month or something like that, do something like that. So I was thinking of giving it all away, but that's like, well, you still need, like, you know, currency to run maps and make progress, but you know, again, like, you know, something like that I think would be cool. So, but we'll see what I feel like doing. Again, I don't really have any emotional ties on anything that I earn in this game, so I'm just kind of like, but I do want to get another character that's a lot better at just, I kind of want an all-around character. I don't want a character that's the best at anything. I more want something that's just like good at everything. You know, if that does exist, I know there's a lot of balancing in this, and there's a lot of specific characters for specific things, and that's why I love to, like, even like in group content, there's a lot of, you know, you'll have a lot of aura builds and stuff that just kind of help. Yeah, so you can do group content, and you know, you get a lot more drops and stuff like that. Because yeah, with bacon and eggs is what's that? Baby boy bing bong? I don't even know what that means, but cool. Sounds good. What's up? Griggsy? Their name Griggsy? What is Griggsy? Anyways, yeah. Bacon and Eggs was, it's a newer small guild in this game, but they run some crazy maps. You know, I don't know how much they normally invest, but even just some of the maps, I know they were at least like a div, a map where they were investing. I think they do higher ones than that too. I'm not even really sure. When they run stuff, he's sitting there going back and forth from the stash to this, that. All of a sudden, he just runs something, and I'm like, okay, and I hop in there, and it's like, thank God I have a decent computer with good GPU, because, like, I don't know, man, like, the whole screen's just, like, just going insane. I can't, it's not even, like, my computer's running smooth when all that shit's going on, but I just can't even see what's happening on the screen. I have no idea. I'm just sitting there like, okay. And, like, those are fun to run and stuff, but, like, unless I'm invested in them, I don't really want to do them anymore, because, like, yeah, I mean, I felt like a fly on the wall, like, picking up, like, little measly chaos and stuff, and it's like, yeah, it's cool and it's fun, and, you know, he did have a really good map one time and threw me a div, but again, like, even running these, I got the apothecary, and, like, if that dropped in one of his maps, like, yeah, I might see a div or two, but not 33 div. So I'd rather just be running my own, unless, again, if I can get myself up, you know, where I actually have that kind of currency to burn and invest in maps with a group, that would be different, because then you'd be all splitting it, so it'd be a little different. But again, I need a character too that can either support or carry, basically. And then I'm going more towards the lean of carry too, because yeah, I might be able to help people get their void stones and stuff, because that's void stones are huge, just huge for map sustain and map equity, and just yeah, overall just fun in this game. It's tough when you're trying to figure everything out and you just can't even run the maps you want to. It kind of sucks. So alright, let's keep burning these maps. Man, I didn't run as many as I thought I did already. Going too slow, talking too much. Talking about tomorrow's maps. I'm not even like invested in these anymore. And I'm getting like really good drops. So, yeah, whatever. It's good. Oh, I frost blinked through the mirror. Oh, I hate these edges. I always get caught on them. Burn, burn, burn! Ooh. Alright. What we got here? Just pretty basic currency. That's the thing I gotta look up too. Does divine orbs, does those count as basic currency? I wasn't sure about that. Like, is basic that whole tab? Or is that, you know what I mean? And then the exotic is the only other form of currency? I don't know. I mean, doesn't it all count as currency? Aren't even maps technically currency? Maybe not. They're maps. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm still not all up on all of the terminology. I'm learning a lot, but again, like, I gotta run a pizzeria too, and so just me and my brother. There's a lot of other shit in my head. You can only fit so much in a short period of time. So we'll get there. We'll get there. It's fine. You can just make fun of me for now. Strong? What's strong? What is strong? Is that like a knock on strong? Or is that like stank? So, I don't know what. If you meant strong, you're obviously just trolling me, so that's fine. I will take it. Unless you're a new player and you actually think I'm strong, then like, yeah, I could show you how very cheaply you'd be able to do this. This is not impressive stuff. This is pretty basic bare bones. I mean, you do need a little bit to invest for sure in a character. Yeah, that's the one thing that it's really tough. Like, as you start getting up in the stuff, you can't lose sight of where you started, because especially if I'm gonna be streaming and I do start helping some like newer players, you gotta remember that, like, yeah, it's a little more time investment than you would think. What are you going for on your Atlas? Making so much money, you're good. No, not making that much. I mean, the apothecary was nice, but that like doubled what I had for my build. My Atlas right now, it's literally just delirium, just to get orbs. Because I mean, I was running a bunch of other stuff, and I just hate content that slows me the fuck down. So basically, yeah, I'm just running delirium. I'm running the. Yeah, I'll just show you in a second. I can't remember the names. Well, again, I'm still trying to remember all the terms. I was a big D2 player ever since that came out, so like I knew all the terms of that shit. But this is all, again, I played this back when there was like 3 acts and stuff when this game first came out. But yeah, so basically running just like the delirium stuff, and then running obviously wandering paths, so it doubles all the small nodes, so I don't get any of the notables. But that ups, like, yeah, of like, 48% chance of delirium mirror spawning. So I'm basically just burning maps, because these are magic maps anyways. I'm just burning them as fast as possible with the delirium, and then I'm running the path or the influence of the Eater World so that I can get the invitations, which are selling super cheap for 220C. So, whatever. It's just, you're just getting stuff really quick. And then since I was doing magic maps, I'm like, fuck it, we'll just do Crimson Temple because the apothecary. And then yeah, I got one dropped in the second, the second run of 10 maps. So, and then I just have some strongbox things, which you'll see I'll be running those when I run these maps. So I got to run those starting tomorrow, and we'll be running those. Those are like 30C juice, like a micro juice basically compared to some people. So I'll be running that 30C a map. About, if I can get the other compasses, it'll be about 35C. So we'll run all that stuff and see what we get. But yeah, the apothecary was nice. And then I think, yeah, so with the strong boxes, oh yeah, I have some from beyond, just so you get some more mob density, and then you run these like the diviner strong boxes and the, you know, arcanist. Basically they're not doing anything for these maps, but I just don't feel like changing my whole atlas around for magic maps. But yeah, when I run the strong boxes, so I got the compasses, they give you 2 strong boxes, plus the rusted scarabs, they give you 3. It's only 5, but the 1 compass makes all your boxes, it makes them rare and corrupted. And I noticed when I was just testing it, when you have the chance for those other, like the diviner and stuff to drop, it just seemed with that one, it was landing a lot of like the specialty like boxes instead of just flat boxes. I was getting at least 1 or 2 a map, and I was just getting a lot of 6 links and a lot of stuff. Like, I couldn't figure out how to juice because I was going to do full strong box juicing and do like 50C or maybe more depending on how they would run. I just couldn't get them to pop like bacon and eggs was getting them to pop. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm just going to do like a balanced juice for 100 maps and see how that goes, and then we'll go from there. So, but I did notice even just with 5 strong boxes on the map, I can still run delirium orbs, delirium mirrors, and just run them really fast, because with the 1 compass, it basically, yeah, it makes them all already upgraded to rare and corrupt, and then if the Atlas passive makes them a diviner or whatever, or they just land that anyways, you're going to get some decent drops. I got some decent cards off of some of them, and you know, nothing too crazy, but you know, 100C cards and 200C cards and stuff. Again, not stopping and rolling them, because I tried that with the alchemy orbs and all that stuff, and trying to engineer orb them. I didn't buy an infused engineer orb. Again, those are like, they're just so expensive, and I just don't see, until I know exactly what I'm doing, it's just not worth the investment to me, because, you know, again, you do a bunch of stuff, blow like a couple div, and then you go to pop all these boxes and they just go, you know, and then you're like, fuck. So, yeah, I gotta get a little better at the game before I start doing things too crazy. Which boxes does Alpo drop out of? It's not boxes. Crimson Temple has right now it has the highest drop rate. I think in 7.5 days, Crimson, I forget what the name of the other one is coming back, and that has a little bit higher of a drop rate. So certain maps, like, you just gotta look that up. Certain maps have a drop rate chance for each div card, and you can look up specific maps to drop. Good maps for this season, again, it ends in a week, it'll shift a little bit, but it's basically for like div cards, you're looking at Crimson Temple. You got, I had them as my favorited, because the one thing I'm running, I don't have them. I have a lot of them set aside as like the maps though. So like Crimson Temple is really good for Apothecary. You got Haunted Mansion, which this is getting cycled out, so you won't be able to run this in a week. Again, I'm on standard too, so this might be different. Cemetery has some good dunes. Phantasmagoria I think does, but that's also just a good map for Delirium. I think that's why I'm running that. There's a couple others too. Tropical Island is really good, and also Tropical Island is really good for, I wonder if I have one. Do I have a Tropical Island? I don't know if I've gotten any. I was running them all the other day, but they're really good for Delirium mirrors, because there's like that cave in the middle. So when you go through the cave to the other side, like the Delirium has to go through the whole first part of the map, then through the cave, then to the second one. So it gets like insane, like how many monsters spawn, so you can really get your Delirium like levels up really fast. So that's a really good map. Phantasmagoria is a pretty good one, but you have to be careful because it starts to loop back on itself. And again, a Delirium mirror goes like this. So you just imagine from where you start it, it spreads out. So if you go on the map and it's spreading out and then you loop back around, it's going to hit the timer and it's going to stop it on you. So yeah, let's keep rolling these guys. Yeah, well, I'm learning. I'm still learning all this. What box? I want to know. Secret 2. Guess what box? What do you mean box? There ain't no box that the apothecary comes out of. It's a drop on the map. Again, I'm running magic maps right now. I just thought it'd be fun to run, because I was running like Elk and Go and like I was still working on my character, but I was like, hey, why don't I just burn a bunch of magic maps just for the shits and gigs, and like, cause like it's easy, you know, it's not like super juiced up. You don't have a ton of mobs going or mods going against you. And like, yeah, 12 maps in, I had an apothecary drop on this. Again, run this map, run Crimson Temple. If you run that map on, and don't worry about what you're running it on, just keep running. Just keep popping it in the thing. Take any currency you have, go buy them. Go buy them on the market, and just keep running them. You keep running them. Again, I would suggest running Delirium Mirrors, and you just kind of go back and forth on the lanes. Again, you just work your way away from the starting point, back and forth. The Delirium Mirrors alone will pay for the maps easily, because you'll get the Delirium Orbs. And yeah, I don't know, just keep running them until you get an apothecary. It'll happen. Again, it's like a low chance, but there was another guy, he was running Abyss. He was like mid-juicing them, like 70C or something maps. But again, he wasn't really going for Abyss, he was just doing a bunch of random juice. And I think he said within like, I don't even know what it was, like 50, 60 maps, he got 3 apothecaries. Again, because he was running Crimson Temple. It just has the highest drop rate for right now. Again, I think the one map is coming back that has a higher drop rate. I think that comes back in like 7 days when the new thing comes back. I keep forgetting what it's called though. It's a similar name, I think. It's like Crimson something. Courtship? Something like that. I don't know. Again, I'm still learning all these names. I don't really know. I don't know what it was doing there too. Just give me this shit. Alright, we gotta kill the boss. Not that I really... See, this lands the jewelers randomly, but when I run the other stuff... Oh, and then... is it allowing me to roll it again? But what happened here? Oh, there's just a magic guy here? I was so confused for a second. Like, what the fuck is going on? Alright. Let's just go get this killed. Again, too, if you can get the Eater of Worlds Void Stone, or you just run the Influence, every 28 of these fuckers you kill, you get the invitation that sells for over 200C. That's a good way to build up. That's basically all I've been doing, these maps, and that's how then I started working on trying to do the juice, figure out what I wanted to do. So we're just gonna do pack size. That's it. So, magic pack size, strong boxes, more pack size, strong box, maps, unique items, divination cards. We're going to run 100 of those tomorrow, starting tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see the difference between these. Again, these, literally, map, grab a map that has good drop rate on div cards, and I just threw one of these bad boys in there right there. Orbit Transmutation, one of these guys. Woohoo! Or literally like 1/160th or whatever of a C. So, not too much investment on that one. But hey, I mean, I've made, yeah, probably with the drops today, I got 2 divs today. I mean, I started at -400C. We're already over 2000C plus 800C for the invitations you would get on the 100 map. And I got an apothecary, which again is super lucky, but maybe you get another lucky drop. It's, you know, other than that in the 100 maps. I mean, that's great profit for 400C investment, I would say. And again, yeah, there's a lot better strategies out. This is not the most efficient way to do it, but there's a lot better strategies. But again, you got to have money to make money. So if you don't have a lot, this is a very low risk way of upping your currency. Just run freaking mirrors and throw. That's basically what you got to do. Run delirium mirrors, get the orbs, sell those. And just you know, the rest you can just put up, like, yeah, stuff for your maps, like to get more map drops. If you guys don't know about map equity, that deals with, so obviously when you have the void stones, it helps a lot because they give you 25% of dropping one tier higher map. But you can, I'm about to die, but you can get 100% on your map, your Atlas map anyways, without the void stones. And basically what that's doing, if it's, you have 100% to get one tier higher, and then once you get the void stones, it's another tier. So it says it drops only 16 or higher maps. So if you see, like, these are all 16. So that's because of these 4 void stones. But I have over 200% chance of dropping one tier higher. Now what that does, it doesn't mean it just constantly drops 16s. What it does is if it drops a lower grade map, it puts it into equity. And when that goes up, so you say you get a 3 drop, it'll put into your map equity. Now if you have 2 tier higher, that means every tier 1 map will always drop as a tier 3. Every 14 will drop as a 16, and so on and so forth. So your equity is just going up quicker. Also, if you run this, I found out, so you're running this gives you the implicits on your maps. So any map that drops, you can get an implicit, which could be the strongbox one. It adds strong boxes, whatever. But also what you can do is you have to put in maps that you don't want in there because it blocks your favorite maps from dropping. So what you do is you put, like, the tier 1 maps and stuff in here. Now that's building up your equity even more. So that means the lowest tier map that can drop for me right now is a tier 4. Because my tier 1s can't drop. If it's a tier 2, it has +2 on it. 200, I have 225%, but 200% means my tier 1s, if they drop, automatically counts as a tier 4 in equity. And then with 225, it potentially can drop a tier 1 that would have dropped, will drop as a tier 5. Now, what that's doing is it's just building up my map equity way quicker. So, yeah, I'm just getting a lot of maps. So my map sustain, I can pretty much do whatever. It doesn't matter. I'll just get a ton of maps. And you can see I have over 300 T16s, and again, I had nothing in there like when I started these magic maps. I had nothing in my T16, so I'm like up, like, again, I've been running these, so you could take 100 off, I guess, whatever. But other than that, like, yeah, I'd still be up over, yeah, 236 maps. So, but yeah, definitely get your void stones. That was one thing that Bacon Eggs yelled at me for. He's like, finish your Atlas. And I was like, I thought I did have it finished. I did every map up to T16, but no, you got to get your things over here. And I still haven't finished it. I still haven't killed these because I can't kill these bosses. RF, I mean, Righteous Fire, maybe the other classes or something are better at it, but maybe mine just sucks. Probably that's more the case. My guy blows. But I don't want to invest any more currency into him. I want a different character. I've been playing him a while, and I just don't think Righteous Fire. I think that's a mid-range character. I don't want to waste any more on him. Why? Do I have an alchemy orb? Oh, I don't have an alchemy orb. Oh, just make it magic. It's dumb. Whatever. I don't care. Well, I'm not getting any mirrors now. Y'all distracted me. Can you learn me quick on crafting? Okay, sure. I can try. Crafting, there's a lot to it. And again, I'm learning a shit ton still about it. I mean, I guess it depends on really what you're trying to craft. The basics of crafting are basically, you have implicits, which are those things that are above all your things. Like all the, where is it? So the thing that's in between the 2 gold bars, the 26 elemental, that's your implicit. Then every item after the implicit has 3 prefixes and 3 suffixes. And if you hold Alt, you can see which they have, and then you can see if they don't have them. Obviously, you can use your crafting bench to add a suffix or a prefix. There's also the oils that you see drop. You can use those to put into rings and ammies. There's certain things like on this build, this has charisma, which ups my mana efficiency. I mean, there's a ton to crafting, and every league has kind of its own mechanic and stuff. So to really get into crafting, again, I still have a lot to learn. The best bet I would say is go to like Maxroll or whatever sites have like builds and look up a build, and then go to like the item section that they have, and they usually have like crafting guides on how to craft that specific thing, and then you can go through and it'll explain a little bit more on like how to craft that specific thing. Like even this build has like everything on it wasn't crafted the same way. They were all, each piece was something different. One was done with like delve components, like my shield. I had to have like the fossils, and fossils you get those from the delve, like the sulfite or whatever you get, or azurite, whatever it is. Yeah, you get azurite from the mines, and then there's also fossils you get down there, and then you have the resonators, which are like the socketed looking like fossil looking things. You have those, and you place certain things to block what you want and add chance of getting what you want. And you do those, you roll the item, and you hopefully get what you want, and then you add the extra stuff after that. There's usually multiple stages to crafting. There's also a quick thing with your flasks if you're not doing it. There's installing orbs. You definitely want to use those and get it so it, especially if you're using utility flasks, you want it so that it's, it says when it's full. Use when it's full, when charges are full. So when you're bursting through stuff, it'll automatically use it as soon as it gets full, but it'll never, you don't want the one that says uses it when you like use a movement skill or something, because it'll burn all of them. And then this way, if I need to use one in a pinch, I can still pop the potion. I can still use it. It only uses one charge, but as soon as I go through a pile, it'll pop them all. So definitely use that for crafting. Plus, very easy with like flasks. So if you got your flasks, obviously these glass blowers, they kind of work like how you do maps too. You just up the quality. If you take a regular flask, and so say you wanted one that has like, you know, chaos resistance, whatever, or you wanted like, you know, whatever, if you want quicksilver, it doesn't matter. If you know it's what you're going to be using, just glass blow it, because you'll use less of these to get it up to the max 20 quantity. Otherwise, they're pretty cheap. Just get up to 20 quantity, and then what you can do is you can first of all orb a chance it, because you might be able to get like a unique version of it or something like that. And then all you have to do is alter them, and holding shift you can just hold these and just keep popping them, and you can just see like until you get what you want. And then once you get them, and you get one that has like a really good, you want basically, if you're gonna do when full, you don't want like extra charges. You want either this increased charge recovery, or you want durations, okay, depends on what it is, or you want something on like hit. Like if you're a defensive character like Righteous Fire where I'm not attacking, I want charges on hit if I get hit, or otherwise you want charges on like critical. Yeah, you gain 21% to gain charges when you critical strike. And then like, you know, you want to try and get like bleeding, removes bleeding or burning or whatever you need on there. And then once you get that, then you're going to take the installing orb and you're going to pop it on here, and it's going to give you the implicit, which is used when you block. You know, depending on the build, maybe you want something different, but a lot of them I've seen used when your charges get full. But that's crafting, you know, that's a very simple form of crafting. Don't forget altar. So you talking about like the altar for like helmet? So like the altar is the labyrinth, if that's what you're talking about, and that's a bitch. Like just straight up. I mean, most of that you're better off just farming or just buying it, just buying the component you want with it, honestly, because like I was looking at this helm and like, and this isn't even the right, this is supposed to be armor, not evasion, but like I got it. It has all the other stuff I need on it, so I just got it. Said screw it. The armor would help me a lot, but at least I'm able to have all four of my things on here, which they weren't on for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, those, you run the labyrinth, and at the end of it, you get to pick from whatever. But you actually have to get like invitations, or what are they? I forget what they're called for the labyrinth. But yeah, you'd have to look into that. Again, crafting, it's not like a crash course really. It's more like, you know, find something specific you want to craft and then try and craft it. Like, because it just, each thing you craft is going to get you that much closer to like what you're trying to accomplish. Again, go to I think it's Max Roll GG or whatever it is. They have like character builds, and then usually in that, those people have like on the tab for the equipment, it'll have guides to how to craft it yourself. They'll be like, oh, this is probably best to buy it yourself, but here's how you craft it, and then they'll run you through it. You know, like this was the one thing I was saying for the delve stuff, so that you get these resonators, and then you get these modifiers. So this has more fire modifiers, no cold modifiers. So if you want a specific thing on something, you need to block certain things and give yourself more chance of landing the other things. And that's basically how a lot of crafting is. They also have options like that on the crafting bench. You use the crafting bench, you can block stuff. You can also make it so you can have multiple, because normally you can only have one bench craft. So don't think you find like a ring with like 2 things on it, and then you're just gonna be able to like boom, 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 boom on the crafting bench. You ain't gonna be able to do that unless you use the one modifier that allows you to use like up to 3 or something like that. But again, I'm just spitballing all this stuff. I mean, some of the stuff I may be off base too. I mean, it's just so much to this game. That's what drew me in about it, because I used to love that about Diablo 2, and like I played D2R and stuff too. Was just like the endlessness of it, like the rings and amulets in there. Like the best ring in that game is still yet to be found in D2. Just like I feel like in this game, like you can't find the best thing, because even if you find the best mods, like not every single one might have rolled perfect. I mean, maybe there's been some perfect items, but I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen too many. But it was just like, that's what D2 was all about for me. Like, once you had the Enigma, and you had, you know, Annihilus, and you did your own declone walk and stuff, and like, you know, we had a whole group of people. I remember it got to the point where our community, like, I was trying to give away, like, you know, Mage played Enigmas, and Archon played Enigmas, and no one was even taking them because we already decked them all out too much. Like, it, you know, we were just trying to go for like full F-modded fucking like crazy weapons and shit, and like that's really tough drop shit. That's more like some of the crazier crafted shit in this game. But yeah, that's what turned me on about this, because it's just like, fuck man, there's so much to this game, so much to learn, and I love to learn. Like, as soon as I'm not learning something, I get bored. So in this game, I didn't think it would catch me like this. Just there's such a lull in fucking gaming right now. Oh, you got another you got another apothecary? Wait, you got 2 tonight? I didn't even know you got 1. Oh, sorry. I think I still have that's bacon and eggs right there. Guild saying what's up. But yeah, I don't know. You guys were going off the one night, and I was like trying to put in an order for the pizzeria, and I just had to turn off the notifications because it just kept like blocking what I was trying to do on the app or whatever. I don't think I turned it back on, so I don't think I seen your guys' messages. I had a bunch of shit to do today. I mean, obviously work, but when I got out, we had a bunch to do, and then I had to get ready for the stream. I'm finishing up the stuff that I need for the next 100 maps I'm doing starting tomorrow. So I don't know if you heard all that. I don't know if you just got here or whatever. So, all right, what am I doing here? Where are your mirrors? I don't know where my mirrors are. I don't know, whatever, let's just burn this map then. See if we can get another mirror. That's basically what I've been doing anyways. Just burning the map if I, you know, just kill the boss so I can get the invitation and whatnot. But pretty much burning the map if I don't get a mirror, because that's where most of my currency from these are coming. Of course, we'll see tomorrow when I run all that extra stuff. all the extra scarabs and the compasses and stuff. We'll see. I might have to take a little more care to clear out the maps, but I still got to run them pretty fast because again, we got 7.5 days till the new expansion drops. So, all right, I haven't been dropping all this. Been talking to all you, not paying attention to what I'm doing. That's fine. All right, we got 5 more to go. Let's burn these quick. We're gonna get a mirror on this one, okay? Let's see. See? Told you. Mirror. Got it. Let's see what kind of rewards we can get this time around. Maybe I'll get another apothecary. It'll be a apothecary kind of night. I got 2 divs. I got 2 divs earlier, so that's good, right? I got a 100C card. That was before the stream, though. Now we're moving. See, I get flapping my gums and I stop moving. I thought he was asking me some interesting questions. Crafting is hard. Forbidden Tomes, again, if you didn't know. Oh no, did I just take down my damage reduction? Oh, I'm gonna die for sure. This build needs armor like whoa. But the Forbidden Tomes, their drop rates going down, so you got some. Hang on to them or don't sell them cheap. People are gonna be poaching those things. If you got someone coming in, they're gonna be asking for all of them. Of course, they're not like super expensive, so most people wouldn't be that worried about them. But it's lower grade players. We got to be, penny pinching wherever we can. Good drop though on a no investment map. A quick little 20C. A little quick 20C. Now they're like 25C because everyone's scrambling to snag them up right now. Oh yeah, I forgot my armor's way down. Oh, they hexproof too. Oh, I'm seriously gonna die. I did not mean to pick that option on that. It was really dumb. Why is this mirror not ending? I'm dead. I'm so dead. Yep. Oh my god, I didn't die. Wait, I am dead. No, I'm not dead. Wait, what happened? I'm so confused. Whatever, I guess. I seriously thought I died. Oh man, what happened? I think it just got down to 1 health. I didn't even get an orb. I was doing good. These maps were doing well. That's fine. We're good. Big deal. I'm getting so lazy dumping all this stuff off. Let's just dump it off real quick. Like. I don't got the little mouse wheel click thing. I gotta get it, but I did download it and it wasn't working, and then I don't know. I just didn't want to mess with anything. I didn't want to end up like selling something by accident. Again, noob here. I gotta be careful. Careful with what I mess with. I'll get better. I will be better. I promise. Someday. For now, we'll just be shitty and run mirrors. No mirror. Now you jinxed me. That's where all my mirrors are. Now I'm not getting any. I had that a couple streams ago. I went like 7 maps with no mirrors. I'm like, dude, I got 50% chance on these things. How? How was this possible? But then other times it's like, yeah, you land them like every single one. I even had one the other, I think it was yesterday, dropped 8KS for that map. I'm not stopping. I've already stopped too much. Is this a grand? Oh, it's just a grater. Not sure, whatever. Grasping vine, whatever. That can't be too bad, right? Yeah, I had one drop 5 orbs. Divination card. Random charge. Okay. Sure thing. Give me league divination cards. not? Oh, they get reduction? Let's just up this. It's fine. It's fine. What the hell just dropped? Oh, yeah, sweet. I think those are like a C and a half. Nothing crazy, but... Oh, thank you. Thank you. Again, if I don't get a mirror, these maps are kind of just whatever drops. I guess that one was good to pick up. These are just like C's dropping. I don't think either of those are worth anything. Just picked up the stupid armor. I don't know why.
I hope you're enjoying my music and
Some of them are worth though. You know, you can at least get 20C or something just throwing it up cheap. You'd be surprised. You can sell for a decent little quick profit. Like, yeah, I had a Abyss Jewel I sold for like 5 div a little bit ago, and again, it didn't look like anything too special, but it just rolled T1s because Abyssal Jewels, they don't always have tier 1s where the other regular jewels are always tier 1. Just then it's just the values that change. But this rolled all T1s, and 2 of them were perfect rolls, and the other 2 were 1 off. And yeah, it sold for 5 div, so it's like sweet. I'll take 5 div. I like 5 div. Alright, 3 more. Finish this off strong so we can I can go finish getting the rest of the stuff I need for tomorrow's maps. And we'll run that. We'll run tomorrow's maps. We'll see how much of a shit show that is. Oh, yeah, now I'm just not getting any mirrors. Alright, now I'm really gonna burn this map. This just keeps dropping stuff. That will slow me down. Hey, I'm running the uber strict filter now. The 5th one on Neversink. It's not a custom filter, just the basic one they got there. I'm not on the 6th one yet because I think there's still stuff that I like to pick up that they might block on the 6th one. Maybe not. Maybe I just put it on the 6th one. I'm not sure. I think there was something that it blocked that I was like, oh wait, no, I need those. 'Cause again, I ain't that rich. I'm not rich at all in this game. Getting there. We'll get there. I'll get better, smarter, richer. Get the new build. Then I'll show the world. Oh man. See what we can do. First, I gotta pick a build. That's what I gotta do first. Need a build. Hopefully, I get more of you guys popping around to guide me in the right direction. Build I should do next. We gotta wait though. We gotta wait till this new thing comes out because it's gonna. Yeah, I saw the list of skills that it changed, buffed, or nerfed. It's quite a few. Quite a few. So I don't know how much that impacts the game. Again, this is the first stint that I've played this game and actually tried to get really good at it. So I'm not sure how much the game gets affected by these big expansions yet. I know the one character that I had when I came back to this was just god awful, and all her shit was in her stash because she couldn't wear it. Because it was like, yeah, they changed whatever.
Greeting.
I think it was like a Lancing Steel build or something, and I never really liked that build to begin with. But I came back and just somehow finagled it so I could get all my old gear on, and it just ran like dog shit. I'm like, I need a new build, and I found Righteous Fire, and it looked lazy enough for me to try it. I was like, oh, that just looks like you kind of just zip around and explode monsters, which is basically what it is. It's just really weak, and you can't run a lot of mods. I mean, you can run pretty much the only mod you can't run at all is no life regeneration. That's the only thing that really kills you. But if you're juicing maps at all, you gotta watch out for other things like, yeah, armor, lower reduction in armor and resistances. Because on maps, if it lowers your resistance, like your overclocked resistance doesn't matter. It just takes it off of your max. Like, it just, yeah. What is this? Oh no, I can't do that. Oh wait. I said I wasn't gonna stop for these. Now I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? Ah! Hey, I worked on it. I'm tired. Give me a break. Give me a break. Alright. Let's get at least 2 orbs on this one, huh? Eh? Yeah, sure. Sure, why not? I don't care about elements with Righteous Fire. Righteous Fire, don't get me wrong, Righteous Fire has its benefits for sure. I was like dying, I'm like, yeah, let me add more damage on there. That's smart. That's pretty good. He is pretty survivable. It's just certain things just against the death to Righteous Fire. He's a very particular bitch. Very particular. High maintenance character. He's a little foo-foo. Yeah, I like these. Num. I like 3C. What do we get? Oh, come on. This is dog shit. It's because people are watching now. You guys all go away, then I get all the drops. It's alright, you can watch back. You can go back and see them later. Maybe someday I'll download all the videos and just cut it. That would be a pain in the ass. Just cut up all your good drops from like the month or something. I don't even have that many, but just finding them in all the footage would be a pain in the ass. Alright, last map. Let's pop this last guy, get it all done with, and then we'll wrap it up for today. We got tomorrow. Hopefully some of you guys come back, check that out. Should be a little bit more exciting maps. And yeah, this one's not going to have a mirror either, so I don't know. Let's see. Maybe we get some good drop. Just burn it real quick. Maps for days. We'll take the maps, that's fine. Alright, so not bad. I mean, overall, we made a lot of profit on this. Even without the apothecary and the invitations, we made about 2,500 C, I would say. Started negative 400, so a little over 2,000 probably. Again, I didn't add today's totals on for these last 20 maps, so. But again, I got 2 divines in the beginning of this stream, so that right there is like almost an extra 600. So, and then with all the orbs and stuff that you get, probably adds up at least to a decent amount. So, is it worth it? Sure. I mean, you can burn them pretty quick, especially if you're not talking and being an idiot like me. You can burn 20 maps an hour. I did yesterday pretty much. I burned 20 of them because they're just magic maps, and if you're running the delirium orbs or delirium mirrors, you kind of want to go fast anyways. So I want to go fast. But yeah, you can pound through them, get a decent amount from the invitations if you have the Void Stone for Eater of Worlds. And then if not, I mean, yeah, just run a good map. Run one of the maps that I was talking about earlier that have good div cards, and you know, give you a good shot at landing something that'll just spike you up in currency, equity, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's about it for these. Yeah, we'll be running some juice, 100 maps of these tomorrow. All I gotta do is get a few more of the maps together, but you know, I don't need all of them for tomorrow. And then I gotta see, so I'm definitely running these 2 compasses, so we got 2 extra strong boxes, plus they're corrupted and rare, which will make it so I don't have to stop for the delirium mirrors. I can just keep going through and pop them all. We're gonna have pack size, magic pack size. If I can get both of these, 100 of these, this will up another additional 8 packs, another additional 8 here, so that'll be a lot of extra monsters. Plus we're gonna have an extra 3 strong boxes. We're gonna have more maps found, more uniques found, more div cards found. So this is running like 30 with these. It's about 35C a map, and we'll see compared to a magic map, which we just ran 100. Let's see, what is that? How do you, I don't know. Yes, but yeah, we'll see what the difference is between these and magic maps. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys like coming by and checking it out. Hopefully see more of you guys again, and maybe we can run some content together. But all right, thanks guys. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.